Hey, baby, hey, baby. I wasn't talking to you, bruh. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to me. Me. I was commenting on my post. Send me these. Send me those. Damn, chilling. Got on a boat before me. It's my sister looking at pictures of my children. They are on a cruise to Jamaica right now. All right. Let me get right into it. This was just, y'all know I like to make my little quick videos on my phone. And I didn't feel like messing up my memory, my space, and nothing on my phone. So I'm like, I'm sitting at the house. Let me just do it right here live. This will be the fastest way that the video will get up and out. So I'm sorry, I'm like all into my phone right now, and I should be. All right, so here we go. Tommy Sotomayor's channel is removed again. I think they removed like 10 more the other night. After about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, they removed about 15 of his other channels. Now, the thing to know about this is people were under a false assumption that if you got a YouTube channel and you do something wrong, they're going to take down just the YouTube channel. YouTube is actually saying that we don't want you to put any videos on our platform ever again. It's just that YouTube wasn't diligent in searching and reaching out to you to make sure that you have not done this. So a lot of times you can just make a new channel under a new Gmail. Those days are over with. And to me, to be honest, what's going on, man? To be honest, YouTube was a little bit late on this policy. I knew it was going to happen, but I thought it was going to happen a lot earlier. I hate when it loses track of me. I thought that this was going to happen years before, and I don't understand why people are shocked about this. Listen to Tommy. He has another channel that has 350,000 subscribers. If you're asking yourself, why does he prefer to make new channels and start from scratch if he has a channel so large as 350,000 subscribers? It's because that channel was probably shadow banned and he wasn't making any money off of it. He's not going to make any money off of it now. He's just using it right now to reel in as many people as possible to get them to go over to his OnlyFans page to where he can receive money from it. But that $350,000 subscriber channel is going to come down as well because YouTube is now tracking the people, and he's doing stuff that's crazy. Like on the channel with 350,000 subscribers, when he went live, it shows Tommy Sotomayor big on the screen. Like he has to run from YouTube before YouTube catches him. When I went over and watched his live the other night, it reminded me of the film, Jim Carrey's film, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. In this film, Jim Carrey was asleep and he paid a company to get this woman out of his mind. But while he was asleep, he realized he liked the woman. So he started hiding her in his dreams. He started hiding her in thoughts that she was not supposed to be at. So he run and hide her. In the real world, the company was seeing Jim Carrey sleep, and they was like, something going on in this dude's head. We got to track and try to find and get rid of her. So YouTube is the company in Tommy's head. They trying to track and find his channels to delete them all because they don't want him to use the platform. And Tommy is trying to run and hide everywhere. He's trying to, they're going to find me here? Fucking with me? He's trying to hide from YouTube before YouTube find out where he at and take his shit down again. So I'm like, well, I'll address that right there too, George, because I'm gonna address this stupid ass fucking. I'm tired of people using freedom of speech incorrectly. But if you're gonna hide, you can't blast Tommy Sotomayor real fucking big. One lie that he put out there, he's telling people that others are flagging his channels. That no one is flagging his channels, man. He can't be on YouTube platform. There isn't a slot you fill out to snitch on someone. There is no place you can type somebody's name in and says, hey, you guys kicked him off the platform. Here he is again. Go get him, YouTube. There's no snitch form you fill out for YouTube. And I know how he flagged. So his second thing that he tried to do, he mentioned the other night that he wants to buy someone's YouTube channel from them. That's not going to work anyway as well too, because it's all ran from Google AdSense. You know, as soon as he put his name on, attaches his name to it, he's screwed. Yeah, YouTube is not the government. Yeah, he's screwed. So this is really big, and he got hurt at the most crucial time because Tommy was getting older in age and outdated. He needed a way to the new audience, and it's also an audience that's preaching some of the same divisive shit about women as he preached. So he would fit right into this new younger audience, and he found his way in through Fresh and Fit podcast. He was gonna He's going to be right there in the mix with everyone else. And also, he found his way in. He got DJ Academics to talk about him with the thing that happened on Fresh and Fit. So I'm like, damn, Tommy moving right into the next generation. Hey, this is going to make him stay relevant. But you can't look at YouTube like a regular site. YouTube is one of the greatest free marketing tools ever. So once you're cut off from this free marketing tool, like think about it like this right here. When you see people fighting because others made a video about them, they only care because it's on YouTube. It's public, and they know that YouTube is such a huge app, the world can see it forever. No one cares if you talk shit about them on OnlyFans. Oh man, he over there live on OnlyFans about you right now. I think I'll have a snack. No one cares about these other platforms. So what happens is right now, especially with the channel he has remaining until YouTube finds out again in this eternal sunshine of spotless mind. He's the people who love him. Well, they really don't love him. I'm gonna show you why. But like the people who say that they love him, like some of them flock over and he'll get them to come over to the OnlyFans. But he's going to fade into obscurity pretty fast, and this is going to hurt him financially. Not going to hurt him financially now, because a little bit of more people give money to buck the system, but they're not just going to sit over on OnlyFans with you forever. That shit is going to slowly start dying out, and as it slowly start dying out, because you always lose stuff. Like me, I wake up, I lose a Patreon one day, and then I get 2 Patreons. The new people coming in is because I'm here, I'm social, I'm out there. But when you are removed from YouTube, when the numbers dwindle on OnlyFans or dwindle on any other platform, you don't have another major marketing vice to bring other people back to it. So you're going to go into irrelevancy. How old are you talking like you, Tarek? If you gotta make me care about your insults, you gotta make sense, bro. Like to insult me and like try to make it look like I sound like a 21-year-old, you have to use correct English. I'm not one of these dickheads that say, you must use correct English, but I'm saying if the insult is the whole premise is that I sound immature, you can't say you look like you're 21 years old. You're going to have to say you look like you're 21 years old with a hyphen between years and old. You're going to have to come correct, Tarek, to make it stick. I'm just trying to help you be effective and try not to hide behind all capital letters for maximum impact. You leave this alone. All right, where were we? You sound like the rest of the haters, sir. Sir, you sound like a stan, especially using the word sir. Either stan or you are him, which sucks. Because this is why you should never look down upon people. Everybody look up to somebody because they see how many numbers you are. I kept telling people YouTube is like the wild, wild west. In the wild, wild west, the only reason you can go into a bar and shoot someone over a card game is because the law hasn't caught up with the times yet. The law hasn't moved fast enough in the United States. It's not moving as fast as people are traveling out west. But the law is coming slowly, but it's coming. And all those cowboys died. They all died or they went to jail. They were hung because we don't live in a world that allows you to do the things that these people are doing. You don't live in a world like you guys will look at somebody like they're God. You're like, I like this guy. He's bucking the government. He's going around knocking over all mailboxes. I like him. He don't give a fuck. He's just knocking over mailboxes. That's my dude. He's gonna go to jail. And you may think he's this cool dude and smacking mailboxes over for this week or whatever, but he's going to jail. All of these people out here doing these crazy YouTube channels like this, thinking that they're above and the no protocol will ever catch me. They were not special. YouTube just didn't see what they were doing. They were not special. YouTube is a business, and the marketing from the business, when you got channels on YouTube like ABC, Jimmy Kimmel, the way that people, the trajectory of how they're going for marketing isn't, I'm gonna come online and make 1 trillion videos about somebody, and in doing this, I'm gonna dox their families and talk about their dead mothers. No, this person was never special. YouTube never looked. Once YouTube, it's not like they got a great defense against the rules of YouTube. They have zero defense. So once YouTube looks and finally hones in on what they're doing with no defense at all, you're gone. I'm just trying to help you guys. If you think you want to be the next buck system guy, you're going to get your channel removed. And when YouTube was lazy in the past, just like the Wild Wild West when it was moving slowly, it may have been a time, all right, we're going to take this channel down. All right, it don't matter. I'm popular. Popular, look at me. I'm going to start a new channel, me. But now that's not going to happen. I mean, whatever happened to just using talent? You know, like why would anyone want to live in a world where the talent is based upon how malicious you can be to another human being? And I saw that there was some skills there. There's Tommy Sotomayor had a personality where he was flamboyant enough. He didn't have to be the super duper evil asshole. But that's the choice that he made. And in making this choice, he then got punched in the face several times in real life. He doesn't have really big business partners or anything that want to work with him. And now he's lost the biggest free marketing tool ever, the one nucleus to attach all businesses to keep you relevant. And now the Titanic has hit the iceberg. It's only a matter of time before it all has sunken down for good. For Tommy's supporters that like to say, I'm afraid of freedom of speech, what you're asking for is something that has never, ever, ever, ever occurred in the history of the United States. The United States, if you look at freedom of speech, was never intended to let a citizen of our country say whatever they want to say at a private company. It has never happened. Freedom of speech has never worked. So if you want to go off of freedom of speech, please do not say the freedom of speech as we have it in our Constitution. Just say you want to make up some new make-believe bullshit to force a private company to keep someone employed no matter what words come out of their mouth. Because this isn't about someone saying whatever they want to say. He has the right to say whatever he wants to say, and that's still limited. You can't go out here and say there's a bomb. But he doesn't have a right to say it on the premise of a private company. So he can say whatever he wants to say. Nobody took his freedom of speech. The private company, YouTube, is saying that they don't want that in their company. No one cares about private company until it becomes your own. When you work really, really hard and you make your own business, this is what we talk about online, right? We try to teach each other you should have your own business and everything. You got your own little business coming up. You got, I don't know, fucking you make wedding cakes and everybody coming in and they loving your new wedding cakes, and you hire somebody and he's just cussing out all the customers. That's when you care about private companies. Then you want to fire him. Well, what about this shit y'all saying about Tommy Sotomayor? Why would you want to fire him? He has freedom of speech to cuss out fucking customers. That's what you're saying. You're saying that someone can say whatever they want in a private company. That's never been freedom of speech. You can use that shit around people who don't know, but that's never going to work when you're trying to have a mature conversation about with someone that does know this has zero to do with freedom of speech. Anything this man want to say, he want to come out here every day and talk trash about people, deceased mothers, and all of that stuff. He still can do it. He now has to find a platform that's going to allow it. And to be honest with you, no platform does. When you go look at the fine print of what you click on when you first make an account with a company, they're going to all tell you not to. So he's going to sit in another private place, say these things until that company eventually, be like the Wild Wild West, looks at him and removes it from them too. Or just start your own social media thing and learn how to do that. And then you say whatever you want to say. But we got to stop lying and using this freedom of speech bull crap. It has never, ever, ever been this way in the United States. So stop trying to use the United States as a crutch because you want to turn on your phone and you're getting entertained by people saying vicious things about people, family, relatives, doxing them, trying to mess up their life, etc., etc. Someone said Tommy's still on YouTube. You probably should have listened to this. You would have heard we did say that. But he's saying the same thing I'm telling you right now. He pulled up one of his old accounts that they have not shut down yet, and they are going to shut that down as soon as they see it. He put up one of his very old accounts, and since he knows this, if you go watch the video, you hear Tommy say, "I'm just using this to get people to come over to my OnlyFans before YouTube takes this down as well." He literally says that, and he's right. His Gmail was not banned from YouTube. The human being, Tommy Sotomayor, is banned from YouTube. So if he has any kind of account, the mere fact that he's on here, he's breaking YouTube terms and services. They're going to catch him. They're going to keep deleting him. Another thing he complains about is he says that it's his haters that are going around making accounts in his name to muddy when he tries to make a new account. And he says on his live, he said, "This is how black people do." Well, Tommy Sotomayor, there's a YouTuber by the name of Leafy is here, had 4 million subscribers. He kept breaking terms and services. He thought he was invincible. His entire channel was dedicated to bashing other YouTubers or putting down people as he talked trash about them while he played video games. That's every single video he did. You consistently do one thing, it's only a matter of time before YouTube finds you out. YouTube deleted his channel with 4 million subscribers. These are white people, Tom. These are not black people. Once they deleted his channel, a lot of big YouTube channels rallied behind Leafy is here to try to get him back up. And within 3 days, he had like 300, no, I think he had like 500,000 subscribers built back up. So he's like, cool, I'm back in the game. 2 days later, I signed. YouTube took that big channel down again. Crushed his, when Leafy's second channel got taken down, that's when it hit him like, I may be in some deep shit because this is how I was making all my money. That's when it hit him. So he goes again. He tries to make another channel. I think he got like 5,000 subscribers. I signed. YouTube took that down. He's getting the drift. Leafy is banned. Not his email. The human being Leafy is banned. So then everybody start coming up with accounts called Leafy is here. Leafy isn't here. You go type it in right now. You can see Leafy isn't here. 200 subscribers. Leafy is here. All these other channels popping up to try to put his content up. And it wasn't to be a dick to him, Tommy. They did it to make money. That's it. Right now, he's the hot topic. He got his old videos. YouTube gonna keep striking him down. Everybody jumped on it. These white people did the same thing to him as these black people are doing to you to make money. Not saying it's right, but a lot of crap that you did wasn't right, and the chickens have come home to roost. I don't really give a damn. Block using. That's not. I'm a grown man. Unlike Tommy, as long as I don't break YouTube terms and services, I can say whatever I want to. That's all you got to do. That's why it's called YouTube. YouTube, you can do whatever you want to do on this platform as long as you do not break YouTube terms and services. I am talking about whatever I want to under YouTube terms and services. We good without him. Shout out to M. Gerald Scotts, man. What's up, Fenici in the building? What's up, Fenici, man? I ain't seen you in a while, man. And like I said when I started this, I knew that this wasn't gonna just happen to Tommy. I knew that this was gonna happen to. This is the start. It's like when the cavalry first went out west, they didn't just civilize one town where everybody's shooting each other in the fucking salon. You know, it eventually got to all the towns. And this is going to happen to all the people who got these sick channels. And what I really like is the people who got hateful small channels that they do their dirt on to keep away from the big channels. Because now when that shit go down, all your shit go down. Everything goes down. You know, and it's crazy that people have such an amazing opportunity to run sort of their own business from a great platform like YouTube. And instead of focusing on themselves, they use it to try to destroy others and end up destroying themselves in the process. Do I care that this man is being kicked off of the biggest platform? No, I don't care. This man went out and said he wants my children to burn in the fire. And if my children would have burned in the fire, he would have went live the next day and said, "That's what I get out of him fucking with me." He'd have been happy. Someone can be happy that my children can burn in the fire. I can do a little smirk about them destroying their entire business. John's talking about the business of YouTube, not trashing the visuals. That's so refreshing. I didn't get on YouTube spread. Hey, yeah, man. This is bigger because we have a lot of people who really believe that guys are special. They really believe that guys are above the law. So when they come out with their strategy of what would I like to do? I want to be on YouTube. What do you think they're going to think to do? I'm going to go and copy this person. I'm going to talk all trash about all these people. I'm going to say all this dirty stuff. I'm going to talk about their family. I'm going to go below the belt. I'm going to be untouchable. And I'm going to double down anytime people try to tell me I'm bad or wrong. Because that's what they see as being successful from YouTube instead of the endless amount of ways you can do when it comes to putting content on the platform. But when they see that these guys are being taken down, when they see that there's no longevity in this, you have to have realistic expectations. If this is something you want to do real quick, come on here. Yeah, you're going to be successful. You're going to get away with it. You can say nasty stuff and do nasty stuff. Come on here. As long as you know in your mind you're limited and it's going to get shut down. As long as you have that realistic expectation, come on here and do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, man, let me tell y'all something, man. You can't come on here for that amount of years that he was on here, be that upset 7 days a week without that having a toll on you, man. To find a reason to have so much hate or try to spread so much negativity to everyone else, like what that does to you inside, man, what that really does to a person, just to me, everybody got their own opinion. It's not worth it. It's not worth the amount of money that you feel that you can get for stuff like this. You live on the West Coast of the East, so you know how it is. Time difference, but good to see you, brother. Good to see you too, my man. Good to see you guys too. Yeah, they just say whatever behind the computer screen. I'm telling you guys now. And also, too, this should be a lesson about how you guys, like, I think it's childish how you guys value people based upon the number of subscribers that they have. That's why as soon as this channel started getting a lot of subscribers, I hit it. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, I see someone, like, I never assume that I live in a world where people will be so proud to be a worker bee or a worker ant. They don't want to be the main star, even though the life they live, they are the star in their life. I'm the star in this life right here. You're the star in your life. You want to be a side character in your own life, and you get behind somebody and be their goon to go after other people based upon how many subscribers they got. Time is always moving. And one day you can be the big man on campus and you laughing at the other little person. And the next day, the other little person could be doing a whole bunch of stuff with a bunch of different channels, reaching out in the world, building their network with other people because they have been a likable person. And that dude who you kissed up to is on OnlyFans. Like you never know what's going to happen in the future. And that goes back around. Who knows? Maybe freaking Fox is gonna pick up Tommy. He'll make millions of dollars. Who knows? But all I'm saying is, you should not base. First of all, you shouldn't want to follow no motherfucking body. You should be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Get people to follow you. But if you're gonna follow somebody, make it be based upon their character and not their subscriber count. That's the dumbest shit in the world. Yeah, clout chasing. She said to Blind Man, hey, this is a new form of currency on YouTube. I don't know. I think that currency is dying down now. I think you're going to have to come with a little bit more. I think YouTube is looking because I don't know because I ain't been over here, but even in other communities, when Tommy's stuff started getting taken down, a whole bunch of channels. It was a lot of channels that weren't even making videos. They were just following like drama content all the time. A lot of people lost their channels in the past 2 weeks. A lot of people. I mean, I know like 50 people who lost their YouTube channels in the past 2 weeks. And there are other people going live about so many people YouTube are taking down their channels right now. So it's not, that's what I'm saying. Tommy lying to y'all when he's saying that he'll make a new channel, it'll get flagged. No, he's marked by YouTube because it ain't just happening to him, it's happening to people all around. So you be John on John's platform. What's up, Toothless Tiger? Appreciate the love you showed on IG. That was an old song I did, man. I think I was 25 years old when I did that song. Yeah. And this here's the difference between Kevin Samuels and Tommy Sotomayor is he don't break terms and services. We're not talking about the subjective of what you care. Do you like his material? Do you not like his material? We're just talking about black and white rules. Kevin Samuels doesn't break YouTube terms and services. And he's very aware and astute in what he's saying, which is why he steers clear of trying to get into any drama with people. You know, Tommy suffered because he had been on YouTube for so long without anything bad happening to him that he thought that he was going to be untouchable. And that's not how the world works. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Samuels. Someone said Dusty. He's also green. Yeah, he knows YouTube. Yeah, a lot of the new guys are like that. I think Fresh and Fit need to be careful, man, because even if Fresh and Fit aren't the ones themselves, if it's their guest that's doing it, YouTube don't care. YouTube, like, this is the channel that's breaking terms and services. They probably want to be careful and do a longer consultation with the girls and everybody that come on their platform because it's starting to be like really messy and stuff happening a lot on there. But other than that, most of the new generation coming in, they aren't breaking YouTube terms and services. This is true. I don't see why people think that can be Samuels. Yeah, if you have a pure heart, you will always win in the end. I wish I was more effective at teaching young people this, but they like that fast money. They like that quick stuff. I wish I was more effective because I done been on here for a long time and I done seen a lot of bad that happened on YouTube, but I also seen a lot of good that came on here. It's always good at the end of the day if you don't let nothing that happens change who you are as a person inside of your heart. As long as you stay true to who you are as a person, to me, you win and you win in the end. We about to do I'm about to do a horror flick project with this rising director, black woman in Atlanta, Georgia. And also y'all got mad because let this be a lesson on not being lazy, but I wrote a script of like a realistic Martin show, right? and we never did it. It never came to putting it out. So then I go on Comedy Hype. Not only did someone do it, it's called Pam and Tommy, but the girl Chantel that stars in it is the girl that was going to star in mine. That because I know they filmed that in Atlanta, Georgia. But that kind of motivated me, like, wow, like that could have been me right there. What the only reason it wasn't me is because I did not follow through with what I was supposed to do. So that sparked me to follow through on something else that we are going to shoot later on in the summertime. That's going to be, I think, is going to blow people away. But the stuff that I'm working on, I'm really, really happy to do it now. Even though behind the scenes I'm working on Jessica documentary, that's not mine. It's just we finish editing it and we give it to Jessica. So that won't be like on my stuff. But that is something else that we're doing behind the scenes. But the things I'm doing, like whether it's to help other people, ain't no malice in my heart. Ain't no hate in my heart. I don't want to destroy anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm not a saint, so I'm not finna sit up here and say I care if other people are suffering that I just don't give a fuck about. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't care. But I'm not purposely trying to come out here to maliciously hurt somebody. And I sleep good at night knowing that hate ain't in my heart. And I don't wish any of you young guys to try to come on YouTube with a goal and following people like that. I think it sets a nice precedent and a nice standard to get rid of channels that only come out here for negativity and for hate on other people. What's up, my boy Tony? Barbara. Yeah. You only want to surround yourself with the best. Yep. This is what you guys do right here. Look at this comment. Someone said, so you telling me it's okay for Skinny to what he's doing? I guess that meant for Skinny to do what he's doing. This is what you guys do. You guys go and follow these people and have teams, and then you go and try to preach to help other people out. So since you can't help Tommy out in this situation, I'd assume you want to help some guy by the name of Skinny. I don't know who the fuck a Skinny is. I've never seen a video from anyone named Skinny. I don't watch none of this stuff over here. I don't even sign into the channel unless I'm gonna make a video. I literally, normally it's on my phone. Y'all see, I pick up my phone, I film for 10 minutes, put it down, sign back out of this channel, sign back into my John Crime channel. I don't look at this stuff that y'all look at. So stop trying to put that shit on strangers, because ain't no way you can know me as a person or the content I make and come over here and assume that I know who the fuck that is. I talk about people I know. You know who that is. I don't know who that is. Never heard nobody mention this dude name or nothing. So you can't use that as a deflection. Address it, John. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, fuck you. Like somebody, you could have just made up a name. That's how little I know about this dude you talking about. Why you ain't saying this about Cupcake Jones? Who the fuck is Cupcake Jones, nigga? Cupcake Jones. What's up, Arlene? What was funny was that people always use to act like Tommy was only against black women, but truth, he was always slamming against everyone. He just lied about it. A lot of these young people don't even know his history. But this is how crazy the world works. This man came at me. He said that everybody takes personal shots at him because no one can debate him on just the specific facts. I disagree with his ideology, so I put up a video on the specific facts, just the facts. I'm like, and I did it because I kind of felt bad for him because I believe what he was saying. I believe he was saying that all these people trying to attack him. I'm like, that's childish. All right, I'll let him see how it looks when someone stays on subject. So I stayed on subject, just on the facts of his breaking down all his points, talking just like this in a calm voice. His next video was all ad hominem attacks picking on me, right? And then he wanted people to know, like, yo, this dude fake. He married to a white woman. They start talking shit about me on that. It's gonna be funny. Then this man goes and dates a white woman and uses him dating a white woman to put down all black women. Every single attribute to this specific human being, he put those great qualifications was because she was white. Not her personality, not her upbringing, nothing. Because she was white, that's why she was good. All these black women were bad. It's after saying, because I was married to a white woman, he used dating a white woman to put down black people. And it's funny how the world works out. Because it's not that it matters. Not that it matters at all, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna say it because it don't even matter. But people don't check the history of these guys. They don't see all the hypocrisies and everything that they have been doing for well over a decade on this platform. Nothing matching any cohesive viewpoint. Is just anarchy. I'm above the law. I can say whatever I want to say, do whatever I want to do. They wasn't on this YouTube years ago when he'd go live and he would have what he called flag parties. That means he would tell all these thousands of people in this audience, let's rush over to this other channel and flag it down. And you see somebody YouTube channel come down in like 10 minutes. Like they just be over there chilling and boom, the whole channel is down. They weren't on YouTube at the time when he was doing stuff like this, right? Like this is somebody who was operating like they was above the law. And then now you see him in the live sad saying that y'all flat my channel down and then you make money off of me going live. And after making money about me, you come over, you gloat, and you throw it in my face. Hey man, sometimes in movies, when the villain is out and dead on his luck, some people kick him. You know, not everybody, but some people do. You gotta the game you played, you gotta rock with that, man. You gotta rock with that. Have some kind of decency. Go out with some kind of pride. This dude literally preached the other night on this channel. He literally said, I just don't get it. They keep fucking with me. I don't understand that shit. They like they can't watch. You don't like somebody, you just don't watch them. After getting kicked off fucking YouTube for making 1 trillion videos about Kwame Brown because Kwame did not want this man. Not even the fact that he didn't want him. It's just I think he forgot to have him as a guest on his show, and proceeds to make 1 trillion videos about him. Like the equivalent in the way that this man is groveling like a little girl as he going out is like it's like Denzel in the hood on Train today. Oh, you motherfuckers. You fucking with me? Like, God damn, man. Come on, bro. Flex a little bit, nigga. It's a little shaker to shake. Damn. Defending himself. Kwame never woke up to say, I'm going to have a very vicious long war with Tommy. He's like, what the fuck, dude? Move on. He didn't follow his own advice. Y'all try everything to help the person you like. Look, the night before last, he went live and said, you don't like somebody, don't watch him fucking with me. And then they watch again and again and again. And they got something to say. They come out making videos over and over again about somebody. I'm like, nigga. Where's my goddamn mirror at? Hold it up to your fucking face. I'm not gonna post it over there, but I read it. I read it. Fucking with me? Nigga sound like nigga sound like Pink Panther. He made one about my niece getting killed back in 2015. I told him I ever get the chance. I'm gonna do that to him. Yeah, he likes to come at people, children, and then don't show up when he has to meet. You know what, man? Like when he had his little beef with me, I regret even going back and forth with him because what I have realized, and I don't believe in karma. You know, I believe in math. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe in. I know a lot of y'all believe in karma. I don't believe in karma. I do believe in math. Here's math. If I walk outside my door right there and I punch somebody in the face and run, I might. It's a strong possibility, depending on their speed, you know, and everything. I'm gonna get away with it. One, I go do it again. I may get away with it. Two, and you keep going. Y'all get where I'm going at now. Every day I wake up and punch somebody in the face, I'm just increasing the likelihood, the percentage. How many times can I run outside and punch somebody in the face and run before something terrible happens to me? So when you come on here and you break YouTube terms and services every day, 7 days a week, multiple times a day, it ain't karma to me. It's just math. You're gonna run out of luck. It's not even luck. They're gonna look at you and look at your channel and be like, this is some bullshit. And keep this shit off. We don't want this shit on here. It's just math. You stole me every time. So I don't know about karma. So that's what I'm saying. Like I used to respond to people and do that shit, and I was very good at it. I was vicious, entertaining, and all of that stuff. But now I don't be one to. I don't want to fuck up my peace. I got everything good. I got a good life, and what I don't like about the people who I respond with, they're doing something to themselves, and through math, they're going to destroy themselves anyway. So it's better they be destroyed while I'm having a good happy time than to me be upset in the evil mind frame trying to expedite them being destroyed. So I say 3 strikes. You're out, not karma. Yeah. But as a nerd, I am interested to see how far will he go if he successfully buys somebody else's YouTube channel. I do think it was dumb as fuck for him to say this on a live, though. Probably should have done that behind the scenes. I was probably fucking dumb. But I will say this also. Tommy haters may not like this. Like, John, you gonna help him out? Keemstar was banned from YouTube forever. He cannot have a YouTube channel. He found the way around it. Of course, we know Keemstar's here around. He's been here for years. He ain't going nowhere. I know how he did it. I'm not going to say how he did it, how he's on YouTube every fucking day. So there is a way. There's a way. But yeah, Tony, holler at me behind the scenes. I'll tell you how Keemstar did it. But there's a way that you can stay on YouTube once they ban you. Yeah, restreaming, stealing content, pirating, considered plagiarism on YouTube platform. Tommy wrote as every last one of them, and then some. I believe if I were to read everything that you can flag a channel for, like all the infractions, one by one down, I believe he broke every single one of them. COVID lockdown over. Russia's backing out of Ukraine. It's time for us to make the most of our days and not mess around with the moist. Yeah. So glad to see you back. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But yeah, man, appreciate that. Toothless Tiger. I appreciate the love. Thank you, John. You the truth. Thank you for showing us newcomers how to do it. I didn't get on here to pick sides. We should be free to support who we want without tearing anyone down. Always, man. Always. So always. You in your 30s, all right, 40s. You saw somebody be on top and popular, the cool motherfucking high school. And then you saw them being so cool, they into all these activities and everything except for their schoolwork. You saw them sometime roast that little quiet motherfucker. And then you saw the tables turn in the 20s as that little motherfucker started getting them degrees and getting into places in cool club, cool little fashion that the high school person can't get into because they ain't pay attention to their work. And then you saw that little nerd person on top get with the wrong woman and she break his ass down and take him for every goddamn penny that he with. And now he come back on top. And now the person in high school who down when they look in their early 20s start going to college late in their 20s and start getting a brain together, start coming back up. But now, you know what I'm saying? You didn't saw people go up, down, up, down, up, down. You get in your 30s, you get in your 40s. You saw like life is unpredictable. So it's best to just be cool and try to get along with as many people as possible, because you ain't gonna know who you're gonna need on your way coming back down. So stop dick riding people based upon how many subscribers and stuff they got. Start being your own person, start being your own leader, and know you can have an entertaining time on YouTube without looking for the channels that's always spewing hate on everybody else. Sorry I couldn't get it from being blurry. I broke my ring light. I gotta buy another one. Shout out to the people who gave me money for marine light. I just ain't been the best buy yet, but I will get it and then we'll fix this issue. Until then, holla at your boy. I signed.